Greetings and welcome to this presentation on concept mapping, exploring an alternative way to think. When learning new material, especially complex and in-depth material, information can often be difficult to comprehend. It might feel as if all your thoughts are discombobulated and jumbled around in your head like you can't wrap your mind around it. Concept mapping is a tool to rework the way you think and to possibly help you better understand information through making intentional connections with the content at hand. What is a concept map? Well, concept maps are a graphic representation of information. It provides insight into how its creator organizes and structures information. Concept mapping is the process of visually depicting information through nodes linked by arrows to demonstrate relationships. What differentiates a concept map from other flow type diagrams such as flow charts, algorithms, or mind maps are the propositions. Here we have two concepts, a plant and leaves. A plant has leaves would be the proposition. When combined with another proposition, leaves are green, the connection between the two propositions, a plant has leaves are green, creates the basic unit of a concept map. This is an example of a concept map of concept maps. Take a moment to pause the video and read through this map, weaving your way from top to bottom. Great. Now moving on, we'll talk about the steps to creating a concept map. Step 1, identify a focus question to be mapped. This can be a process, a problem, content area, or knowledge domain. Step 2, list 10 to 20 concepts that relate to the focus question. Step 3, create a hierarchical ordering of the concepts. Place the broadest, most inclusive concept at the top and the more specific concepts towards the bottom. The top of the map should only have 1 to 3 concepts. Step 4, place sub-concepts under the broad concepts. Try to limit these to 3 to 4. If there's too many sub-concepts, reconsider your hierarchical ordering and make the proper adjustments. This process continues in a subordinate fashion, meaning that your broad concepts are on top, followed by your sub-concepts, followed by the sub-concepts of your sub-concepts, and so forth. Step 5, you continue this hierarchical ordering process by adding and modifying concepts from the list. This step is completed when all concepts in the list are properly placed. Step 6, connect all concepts with arrows, indicating the direction of the relationship. Step 7, label all arrows with one or a few linking words that define the relationship between concepts. It should read as a valid statement. This creates propositions, which gives meaning to the map. Step 8, rework the structure of the map for clarity, which might include adding, subtracting, changing concepts. Now that you have gone through the process of creating a concept map, take a second to reflect on that process, and then read through this map on learning theories. Go ahead and press pause. Okay, did you consider the varying degrees of hierarchy? Meaning, did you pay attention to the way that the concepts and sub-concepts were structured? How about the relationship between the concepts? How were they described? And what I mean by that is, did you look at linking words or phrases used to make the propositions? Visually speaking, do you notice the different colored boxes and their different styles? So there are many, many different ways to structure or design your concept map. And really, in the end, it's up to you and what makes sense to you and is correct factually as well. All right, so you know what a concept map is. You know how to create one. Now, when do you use it? The answer is simple. Whenever, really. You can use concept maps to take notes. You can use it to perform group work activities. Most helpful, though, is using it to better understand complex material like inferential statistics by breaking it down into what makes sense for you. Your concept map can be simple. Or you can make it really complicated by integrating it with old knowledge and new knowledge to create a complex network of propositions. You can use pictures or drawings as well. Ultimately, you do you. The more creative you are with your concept map, the more likely you'll be able to remember the material and recall it when you need to. So takeaways. Number one, concept mapping is a graphic representation of how you organize and integrate knowledge. Number two, the distinguishing factor in a concept map are its propositions. And number three, multiple iterations are required to develop and refine a concept map. Thank you for your time. These were the references used to create this presentation. If you want to know more about concept mapping, please visit these websites.